This guy ruined his life to become taller. Our society has become so vain and so focused on appearances that people feel the need to change their natural body to feel good about themselves. And this trend of plastic surgery has resulted in some of the weirdest trends you will ever see. Apparently, leg lengthening surgery is a thing now. Now, I don't know if it falls under plastic surgery specifically, but it definitely falls under top 10 things a man should never do. Apparently, this fine gentleman over here went from 5'5" to 6 feet tall. Now, personally, I don't care if you're 3 feet tall, bro. I don't care if you have to do an Olympic sprint and jump to reach the toilet seat. It is not worth it. This is incredibly dangerous and risky to your health. This guy pretty much ruined his life to just be a little taller, and we'll talk about the side effects in a little bit. The TikTok ad is called Mr. Broken Bones. I know you're kidding, but you're not really, are you? Okay, hold up. Can we just talk about how good this guy actually looks before this all happened? Dude is absolutely jacked. He's healthy, he's strong, he's living his best life until some psychopath poisoned his mind and convinced him to get this surgery. And now his health will never be the same again. Are there risks associated with limb lengthening? Dr. Kassler says there are some serious risks. Limb lengthening puts patients at risk of nerve damage, muscle damage, joint contracture, dislocations, and arthritis. As always, people are free to do what they want. I will just call it a brain dead decision. So I got a few things to say here, okay? Let's talk about general plastic surgery first, okay? It's becoming extremely common in certain parts of the world, like South Korea, and people get it at like age 18 almost immediately. Mostly, it's a bunch of young girls who are told by society that they need to look better, and they feel the need to get these surgeries. But now it's becoming a worldwide phenomenon, and the entire world is just becoming crazy. So number one, if you're gonna do some sort of life-altering surgery, please wait till you're fully grown, you know, maybe like age 25 or something, because a lot of stuff changes as you grow. You can't just do this shit at like age 14 and be like, oh, I changed when I grew older. Like, you were gonna change anyways. Number two, unless you have like something seriously wrong with your face, like it's hard for other people to legitimately look at it, like you got half your face burnt off or something, maybe it's severely deformed, you were like not a lucky person, and it causes you like physical pain or something. In those cases, it can be argued it is a good decision. But every other case, probably not. Bro, what happened to this guy? He literally has to learn how to walk again. He can barely move. He put a literal metal rod inside his body of his own volition and broke his own bones. Why would you do this to yourself? I can never understand this. Dude, look at me. You don't have to be a 10 out of 10 for people to like you. Somehow 1 million people enjoy looking at my fucking face. In fact, they tune in every day and I don't even have a gun to their head. But listen, even if you were a 0 out of 10, I wouldn't do this shit, okay? It's so ironic that a generation focused on body positivity where, you know, we promote fat models, promote obesity, say that it's perfectly fine to be the way you are, yet everybody's so insecure that they also need to get plastic surgery as well. Okay, buddy, body positivity, yet you need to go change your face, huh? You know, I wasn't particularly gifted when I was born. I'm not born into a multi-millionaire family. I don't have insane beauty or memorization skills or athletic skills or any of that, but I was gifted with probably the most useful skill in today's age that a lot of people don't seem to have, which is common sense. Just the ability to think clearly so I don't make stupid decisions like these. And the thing is, was it really worth sacrificing your health just to become 6 feet tall? Like, you're just taller, bro. You already have a girlfriend. I don't know who you're trying to attract here. Seems like the only way you can be confident is to just tower over other people, despite the fact that you're literally jacked, bro. In these cases, when on the surface it looks all fine, but somebody makes a ridiculous decision like this, it's always their mind, right? Their mind is poison. Now, this is an even bigger bigger problem for girls. We have this video here. I was ugly until I spent over $30,000 on a new face. I think most people would literally still prefer a natural person even if they are uglier than somebody with plastic surgery. Now this person is very open with what sort of procedures they've had, kind of like guys who openly take steroids. Now a lot of people say, respect, oh my god, you're so open and honest, that's awesome. Sure, but I feel like it still inspires some people to do it themselves, which I don't think is a good message.
I have gone from being botched to Barbie, and this is my story. So this is what I look like as a young teen. Obviously, I look a little different. Please keep in mind that I was also going through puberty as I was making all of these changes. Guys, what's crack-a-lackin'? It's me, Adio, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the first thing I ever did to myself, I actually started really young, guys. I used a fake ID at the age of 16 to get lip filler. I remember my parents being like, what is wrong with your face? And I would just be like, nothing, like I woke up, my face is just puffy. Until eventually I had to come clean to them and they wanted to kill me.
Yeah, this is just a sad story because at that age, you really shouldn't be thinking about any of this stuff. It's just a consequence of a toxic culture and an unhealthy obsession with yourself. I don't want to be the guy to tell you, but even if your face is a little bit better, your life is not going to change that much. The grass is always greener on the other side, and I feel like everybody is blessed with something. You just gotta find it, you know? For a long time, I really thought I had no special skills or anything like that. It was only when I went on the internet that I realized, oh, everybody's fucking stupid. Oh, okay, I guess intelligence is a strength. Take a look at celebrities, right? Who seemingly have everything. They have the money, the beauty, the fame, the partner, the wild experiences, the admiration of millions. What more could you want? Yet time and time again, we've seen them become sad and miserable people who are addicted to drugs or alcohol, or some even end up necking themselves. People always look at these situations and they're so like baffled as to what the hell possibly happened. They have everything. Well, no, they don't have the most important stat, which is their mind power. They maxed out every single stat, but poisoned their mind in the process. If your mind is poisoned, no matter what you achieve or what you do, you will always be unhappy and sad. That is why it is the #1 stat. Number 2 is going to be health, obviously, because if you can't navigate your vessel properly, this is going to cause a bunch of problems. And number 3 will probably be beauty. Now, this isn't just random. This is due to the halo effect. Basically, people will assume positive characteristics just by looking at you. The beauty stat is pretty powerful as well, because it makes navigating life among the NPCs very easy because they see shiny object and everybody is drawn to the shiny object.
So finally, when I was 19 years old, I got 1 cc of my lips dissolved. I'm living for the look. I don't know if you guys can tell, they're so much smaller, but I love them. And there's the before and after. It just looks a little bit more balanced, slightly more even, and that's really all I wanted. So right after my high school graduation, I paid a deposit and boom, I got a rhinoplasty. Something that I noticed with the Botox is that it was able to lift my eyebrows up.
Listen, in my opinion, unless you have maximized your physical appearance using diet and exercise, you don't really deserve plastic surgery, honestly. You're telling me you haven't made the most of your current body and you still want to change it? After you fix your body and your mind, then you can possibly consider plastic surgery. Now click this video or I change my face into SpongeBob SquarePants.